Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So in today's story time, I'm telling a story time about the TikTok girl. Yes, the infamous TikTok girl. If you haven't seen the TikTok girl saga, I will put all the previous story times that lead up to this one in the description. I highly recommend you go watch those first so you understand this video a lot better. But if you don't want to go watch those, basically, there's this girl I used to date. She was like really into TikTok. She made TikToks all the time. Made a TikTok of her breaking up with me. It started to go viral. Then she deleted it. And now she won't leave me alone. I also pissed her off because I called her Addison Rae. Yeah, it was just a whole situation, okay? Go watch those other story times if you want, but if you don't want to, that's cool too. You'll probably still enjoy this story time. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Leave a like on the video if you do, and yeah, let's jump right into today's story time. So, this story time takes place a week ago, okay? All starts off as a normal morning. I woke up, took a shower, ate breakfast, got ready for the day, was just hanging out on my computer working on a video, and one of my friends texted me and he's like, yo, come to the skate park with me. I'm going with two friends of ours. Like, come with us. We're bored. We want to hang out. And I just responded with like a half answer. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty cold out today. I don't really feel that good. I was kind of like half flaking on him. And he was like, nah, man, like, don't flake. Come hang out. Like, let's skate. And I was like, all right, fine. Why not? So I said I'd hang out with him. He came over like 2 hours later. He grabbed me. I had my board with me. Me and my three friends in total went to that skate park. We got there. We skated for like 2 hours. The first 2 hours were great. It was a fun park. Pretty much nobody was there while we were there as well. Like, there was barely anybody. It was like maybe two other people. And yeah, I thought this was a pretty solid day. I was like, all right, cool. Like, this is a good day. This is a nice change of pace. Things are going good today. And then, of course, something had to happen. Something had to ruin it. I see a car pull up to the skate park, okay? And it's a car that I recognize. It's a car that I've seen before. It's a car that belongs to an ex-girlfriend of mine. And the minute I see this car, I just look away. Because I don't want to look at it. I look away, and I just think to myself, okay, somebody else is going to get out of that car. It won't be who I think it is. It's going to be somebody else. Like, a lot of people own this car. There's no way it's who I think it is. And 5 seconds later, I turn my head back around, and none other than the TikTok girl herself is walking up to the skate park, and she's with her new boyfriend, and they're both walking right towards me and my friends. And me and my friends all look at each other, because we all know what was happening. They all know what's going on, and they're like, yo, no way. I'm like, yep, and I'm just in shock. And then it hits me. I know why they're there, okay? So when I was at the skate park, I took a Snapchat, and I put it on my friends only story, and I have a friend who's still friends with a TikTok girl. So they must have been hanging out or something, or they must have been, talking, and he told her that I was at the skate park. Like, that is the only possible way she could have known that I was at the skate park and pulled up. Like, I can't think of any other way, unless one of my friends was, like, in on it. I have no idea. But either way, her and her new boyfriend are walking up to me and my friends, and they both look very angry, okay? So, like, a few seconds later, they approach me and my friends, and I say, hey, how you doing? Because I didn't know what else to say. Like, it was so awkward. And she goes, I'm doing good, Austin. How about you? And then her boyfriend steps up to me, and he goes, hey, dude, what's your name? Now, he knew my name was Austin because she just said my name. And I said, Austin? And he goes, yeah, so is mine. And I was like, cool, man. Nice to meet you. And he goes, yeah, well, I'm the cooler one. And I just look at him with this confused look, and I'm like, okay. And all my friends start laughing. And he looks at all of them with this angry face. He goes, what's so fucking funny, guys? And I was like, dude, calm down. They're just laughing because this is a really awkward situation and they don't know how to respond. Like, I'm kind of in the same boat here. And he goes, yeah, it is an awkward situation. And it doesn't have to be, okay? So stop making videos about my girlfriend. You've made more than 2 of them. And I'm like, dude, your girlfriend showed up to my house unannounced in the middle of the night. Like, that's creepy. And he goes, yeah, well, she wouldn't have to if you didn't make these videos. I'm like, dude, I can't believe you're trying to justify this. Like, let's just go our separate ways right here and now. Like, I don't want to talk about this further. And he goes, yeah, well, I do. And he gets real close to my face, like real up in my face. Like, he was definitely not respecting the 6 feet social distance rule. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, man, please, 6 feet away. And he goes, nah, I like where I'm at. And he starts getting even closer, like real close. Like, his forehead's almost touching my forehead. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Like, why are you getting so close to me? And he's like, just trying to make sure you know that I'm serious. Now, I don't know why he thought that being closer to me means that he's more serious, but whatever. But right after he said this, TikTok girl herself chimed in. She was like, look, Austin, just stop making videos about me. I'm like, you want me to stop making videos about you, so you show up from my Snapchat story to the skate park and then get up in my face with your new boyfriend and try and threaten me. I was like, you know what I'm going to do when I go home after this? And she's like, what? I was like, I'm going to go home and start planning my next video about the TikTok girl. And she did not like that whatsoever. She did not like that one bit. She started screaming. She got real up in my face. She started telling me if I made one more YouTube video that she'll send her boyfriend to my house next time to fight me and that she'd get me jumped. And she just started making all of these empty threats. So I just tell her, I'm like, look, stop with the threats. Like, you're not getting anywhere. I'm going to turn around now and leave. I'll see you guys later. And me and all of my friends turn around and start walking away. And as soon as I start to try and walk away, I feel something grab my arm. And I turn around, and it's none other than her boyfriend grabbing my arm with a super strong grip. So I ask him nicely, I'm like, dude, let go of my arm, please. And he goes, nah, I don't want to. And not even a second later, all of my friends surround him and me, and they don't even need to say a word. He let go of my arm instantly because he knew he was outnumbered. Like me and then my 3 friends all being around him, like he was completely outnumbered. He knew that if he tried to fight me or try anything, he would not win. So yeah, he lets go of my arm and he goes, you're lucky you got your boys here to help you. Otherwise you'd be feeling my wrath. I'm like, did you just actually say that, man? Did you just unironically say I'd be feeling your wrath? What are you, a fucking supervillain from an old comic book? Like, what? And he just looks at me silently, doesn't say a word. And everybody starts laughing. Even the TikTok girl had a smirk on her face. She was trying to control it. She wanted to laugh so bad, but she couldn't laugh at her own boyfriend. I actually told everyone to stop laughing because I felt bad for him. Like, I'm not trying to clown this dude, even though he's being like super rude to me and kind of trying to like get me to fight him. I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to clown on him. Like, I just made everyone stop. And I told him and his girlfriend to have a good night, and I waved goodbye, and me and my friends all walked away to the other side of the skate park, and we started skating on that side of the park. And then him and the TikTok girl left the park and went back to their car and left. They were not there to skate. They were literally just there to confront me. And yeah, the rest of that day was pretty normal. There wasn't much after that. I made sure to not take any Snapchats of anywhere I was after that because the last thing I wanted was to get followed to some other location. And yeah, I just thought this whole situation was insane. Like, last thing I expected was to see the TikTok girl again in some public setting with a boyfriend to back her up. Like, he was really trying to get me to fight him, basically. And yeah, I guess moral of the story is don't be like them. Don't follow someone to a location based on their social media. And also be careful about what you post on social media because people can be creepy and stalk you like they did. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Butterfly on the doors, make them all go. 30K in my face, I still don't show. You talking down when you looking up and I'm like, what's up? You talking down when you looking up and I'm like, what's up? They leave me out for the dead and now they know they're fucked. All my texts are unread, that's how I know she